To make the double crochet mitered square, as in most crochet projects, we're going to start with a slip knot. And the way I do my slip knot is I come behind my yarn and I make a 180-degree turn, twist there, then I take my thumb and my middle finger, hold on to that twist, and pull the yarn through, and then flip it over. And that is a slip knot, but it's also, for me, I count that as a chain. If you make a regular slip knot, then we're going to chain 3. So I got to make 2 more chains for mine. And the way I slip stitch to make my ring is I go into that twist of that slip knot and draw the loop through and through. And notice I'm holding my finger behind that ring to hold that hole open so that I know where to make my stitches. One, I'm going to pull this up just a little bit, tighten that stitch. Okay, and I'm going to work over the tail. Okay, now I'm going to chain 2 more, because chain 3, that counts as a double crochet. And I'm going to make 2 more double crochet in that same ring. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, draw through 2, draw through 2, yarn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, draw through 2. And I'm going to chain 1 for the corner, and then I'm going to put 3 more double crochet in that same ring. This is the same way as a mitered granny, but this is going to be just a mitered square. And so I got my 3 more double crochet into that stitch. Now I know I'm working kind of fast. If you're out of practice with double crochet, you can pause and rewind and watch this again. Okay, now I'm going to chain 3, and it's going to count as my first double crochet, and then turn my work. So since that counts as a double crochet, I skip the first one and I make double crochet in the next, double crochet, and double crochet in the next one. Now I'm going to increase for my corner, so I'm going to put 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in that chain 1 space. So 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2. Okay, and now we're going to double crochet in each of the next 3 double crochet. So it's double crochet in this one, 1 and 2, and the third double crochet is actually the top of your chain 3 that you had at the beginning of your last round. So what I do, let me show you how I do that. I hook underneath and go under the bump on the back of the chain and the loop that crosses over it. I go under those 2 to make my stitch, and that'll hold it securely. Okay, then I'm going to chain 3 and turn for my 3rd row. Since that counts as a double crochet, I skip this first one, and I'm going to double crochet in each stitch to the corner, and I'm going to go a little faster here. You should be able to do this on your own without watching. Very simple pattern. Okay, we're at the corner chain space, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the corner, 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2, and you notice after I chain 1, I pivot my square, and now I'm going to double crochet in each stitch for the rest of the row. Two, 3, 4, and this last stitch is actually the top of that turning chain. And again, I go under the bump on the back of the chain and the loop that crosses over it, and make my last double crochet. And it's starting to form a mitered square. And you chain 3 and turn, and you continue this until it's the size you want. You can do different colors for each row. You can do the solid and then maybe make a stripe of a different stitch on the outside edge. You can add borders. You can piece these together for a blanket, or you can make one big mitered square for a blanket. All kinds of things you can do with this stitch. Okay, I'm back at the corner. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and then double crochet in each across. And I'm not going to go any further than this. You just keep doing the same thing until it's the size you desire. I'll at least finish this row for you though. Okay, and I'll chain 1 to loop it off. Now when I make a mitered square, since you turn every row, your first row is the right side facing. This one, the last row, is the wrong side facing. So what I would do to finish it off, if this is close to the size I wanted, I'd do a row of single crochet going back just to make that look like the top has the right side facing out. But you know, if you're following a pattern, do whatever the pattern tells you to do. If you're making up your own thing, hey, whatever floats your boat, right? So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. For more tutorials, check out my YouTube channel page. Happy crocheting!